welcome back to my channel. So I'm very excited today I am going to show you my little golden book Halloween journal that I've been working on 2002, and this is a collaboration hosted by Dalia from Mandalee Cards and More, and there's quite a few ladies that are part of this collaboration. And so today in this video I'm going to show you my little golden book Halloween journal that I created. And my little golden book is the Nightmare Before Christmas. And so here is my journal. I call it my chunky monster because I just went crazy adding stuff to it. I had a lot of fun creating it. This is my first little golden book that I have altered and made into a journal. This is only a 2 signature journal. I was actually going to do one because it takes me forever to do a journal. So this time I decided I'm going to do 2. I did struggle a little bit. I did encounter some issues with it because I will explain it as I go, and I will show you also. I did video it a little bit so you can understand. So this the little golden book here. I put this one on the side so I could show you this part here. Usually I see that a lot of ladies cut it out, and I never knew why. And so I wanted to keep like everything on the golden book, but what I did was I kept everything. I took off the gold strip here, and I kept the part that moves as well instead of cutting it. And so then I encountered a problem. While the book was empty, it looked fine, but once I started filling it up, the book started warping. And I'm going to show you in screen picture-in-picture part there on the screen. So yeah, so it totally warped, and I was really upset because I didn't think that I would be able to fix it. And thank God for giving me the idea. I was able to go in and add some really thick chipboard, as you're gonna see also. And so I was able to fix it, and thank God. It looks somewhat normal. It just looks really chunky here because it's packed with stuff, but yeah. And I was very happy that I was able to make it look decent. So let me begin. So this was my closure, because of course after I fill it up, there's no way that I can do a closure that's gonna keep this little monster here together. So what I did was I just took some ribbon, burlap ribbon from the Dollar Tree, this one right here. I cut it up. I took off the wire. I made it very messy and rustic. That's what I wanted. And so then I just added these pieces. Oh geez, sorry guys. I added these pieces of plaid, which I thought went very well. Just little fabric pieces there. Then after I was done, I realized that it was a little bit flimsy. I thought that it was going to break apart, so I just enforced it with some fabric on the other side. That really pretty fabric that I showed in one of my purchase shares. And so I did that. And yeah, that is what I used for my closure. And so here in the spine, I used another really pretty fabric. I binded it that way. Just 2 signatures. And then here in the front, I also added some more of this Dollar Tree burlap, but the black one. And then on the top, I just sewed some, it's like eyelash trim mixed in with these little pom-poms. I thought the color went really well with the whole setup. It has the black, orange, it has like little colors that go together. So this fabric here, I thought it went really well with the cover just because the pumpkins are there as well. And so I think the whole spine went really well with the cover. And then here I made up this little dangle here that I can take off. I just put it with the that light bulb pin that you can take off. So here, you know what, I'm just gonna remove it so I can show you. So what I did, guys, was what I originally purchased for the dangle, which was this little heart here. I couldn't find any of the stuff that I purchased through AliExpress just for the dangle, and so I put it away. I didn't even remember where I put it. So I said to myself, what am I gonna do now? Because I bought the heart and the Christmas tree just so that I can make a dangle. But you know what? That made me think out of the box. Oh my god, my thing fell apart over here. And so I started just creating a different type of dangle. So, and I actually like the way this one came out better than what I was thinking. So here I just took a clip. Here I just took a clip that I altered. I painted the clip. I tried to make it look rustic, but I don't know if I did a good job at that. So so what I did was I dipped it in gel medium, which is glue. I dipped it in gesso, and then I just painted black over it just to keep some black on it. Even though you can see like the silver, that's fine. I just wanted it like a rustic looking. And then I just took a little bit of, this is like a piece of like sackcloth that I got from the Dollar Tree. It was a really big sheet, and I made like a lot of things out of it, like ribbons, and like I use it for my mixed media. I did dye it. I love this material right here. So I made it like a little skirt there, and then I added some of that transparent Halloween tulle. I added some rickrack. I added this button here, which I made it's the same button here, but I made it rustic. Sorry about that. And then I just added some Christmas colors. This right here is like a golden nugget, and this nugget here was gifted to me. She gave me actually a whole bunch. My dear friend Wanda from A Day in My World. And I didn't know what to do with these because these don't have holes. They're just nuggets. And so what I did was I made a little hole in it. Let me see, I have my little tool thing here. Yeah, I don't have my little tool thing. So the little screwdrivers that you can, the little, what do you call that? It's like the small little screws. Drills, sorry, not screws, drills that you can make little holes in. I made a hole, and I was able to put it there, and now I know that I can use the rest of them like that as well. I put that there. On the bottom of the tool I put a piece of trim. I thought that came out really cute. Then let me see if I can put this in order. So I try to combine Christmas and Halloween. Here I have my little bottle that I've been wanting to use, of course, from the Dollar Tree as well. I had these little skeleton heads in my little stash there, my bead stash, and I thought it went well. So I just put one of these pins through his head, stuck it all the way down, and I glued it. And I think it turned out really well. And I added some chunky glitter in there. Then I had these here. I thought that one would be pretty for Christmas, gold. I added this bead here for Christmas as well. And then I added the little star. It's like a rustic little star up there. Then I finally found my heart that I was looking for. Towards the end I found it, and I was like, oh, thank God. And so I added them there. That's Jack and Sally. And also the chain, I did make it rustic too. I dipped it into glue and gesso, and I did I painted it black. You can still see some of the silver, but that's okay. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, so this is my little dangle, and I love the way it came out. It actually came out better than what I was planning to do. So me losing it was actually better because it made me think about something totally different. So that's my little dangle there, which I'm very happy about. So I'm going to put it here. Cute. So let's begin with the journal. I am going to let you know in advance that this video may be a little lengthy because, as you can see, I have a chunky monster here that I want to share with you guys. I hope that you will stay to the end and see everything that I was able to create in this journal. So let's begin. So here I just made a pocket. Also in the inside, I did the burlap on the outside. On the inside, I used the satin ribbon that I had, and I just made like ruffles in the inside, as you can see there. And so I just made a pocket here, and then here I made like a little book or a notepad, you can say. So here I did I also altered a clip, a little handle there, and I just added the star and that little bead. And then this paper here is actually wrapping paper. For those of you that know me, you know that I love and collect wrapping paper. And so this one was one that I totally forgot I had. I was just going through my wrapping paper, and I had purchased the Halloween one, I don't know how many years ago, and I never touched it. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. So I was able to take a piece of that wrapping paper, and it worked out nicely. And so this is just like a little journaling pad, and there goes my dyed paper. So I just put the grayish looking paper in here that I dyed earlier. There you go. I think it went well with the little pad. So that's in that pocket there. So here is what I had to do to fix the journal, and I covered it with that really cute oh geez, my mind, gnome fabric, Christmas fabric there. So on the bottom, that's what I had done before I had to fix it. And then when I put the chipboard, I covered it. So I was like, oh great. So then I said, all right, I'll just recover it, and so that the chipboard won't show, and it'll probably look nice. So I'm glad that it worked out. So that's that. Okay, so here we go. Here is Jack. So for those of you who are not familiar with the story The Nightmare Before Christmas, so it turns out that Jack is supposed to be the pumpkin king of his town, and it's a Halloween town, and he makes sure that all of the people that from his town are very scary, and they have to be extra scary, and they have to do a great job at scaring people and whatever it is they do. And so he makes sure that he has them all doing that. But at one point he falls asleep, and he starts sleepwalking, and he goes into this forest, and in the forest he sees all these different trees, and every tree is a different holiday. So he goes into the Christmas tree, which there's a door. He goes in there, and he finds out that Christmas exists, and then he likes it, he finds joy in it, and he comes back to his town, and then he wants to incorporate Christmas into Halloween, and that's how it goes about. So yeah. And then there's Sally. The Sally is the one that tells him, you can't mix the both. It's Halloween and it's Christmas. You can't mix the both. And so she disagrees with him, and he's very persistent, and he's like, yeah, I can. And he does all this stuff to incorporate Christmas and Halloween. And then while they're back and forth discussing, they fall in love, and that's the story. But of course, check out the movie. It's a great Disney movie if you're not familiar with it. So this is Jack right here. that's how it starts. And so here, these are the cards that my dear friend Dalia, who's the one that's hosting this challenge, this collaboration, sent me, and these are awesome. The illustration is so great. These are tarot cards, but I thought it went well with the theme, of course, because it's the nightmare before Christmas. And look at that, that's so great. I just put a tag in here. Here is a little tuck spot here in the corner. I added some more of that burlap. They are all of these pages, most of them are dyed either green, or I try to do like a reddish orange. There's gray, but they're all dyed. And I think I put some other papers in between, but I didn't put that many other papers in between. Most of them are just these type of papers. And so here is just the green, and I just added that there. So here is another pocket, and here's a little cluster there. I don't know if you can see that, with Jack. And then here is another one of those tarot cards, and like a postcard, Christmas postcard. Here I made a belly band, and so what I did was, with the cardstock, Christmas cardstock that has all these little squares and numbers, I just cut a few of them out. I made them into a belly band. I sewed them in, and that is what I was able to create. I thought that was really cute. And then I created also this note card that you can journal on, and I backed it up with some cardstock, Christmas cardstock. This is like the sweater pattern, and so yeah, that's cool. That goes there. Here's some washi tape with black butterflies, and here is Jack again. I stamped Happy Halloween there. Then here, you're gonna see a few of these in some of the pages. So I just made this here with a tag. I meant to like put dangly stuff from here, but I decided not to. So here are two tags, and this is just like a pocket that I decided to put at the edge there. I did so the pockets on the bottom. Here is some of this. I love this paper that Isabel sent me. Look how grungy that looks. This is perfect for this type of book journal. Look at that. I love it, love it, love it. Thank you, my love. Here's more of that the book. Really nice illustration. Here are the trees that I was talking about. So there's the Easter, there's a Valentine's, and this one is Thanksgiving. And so he was looking at all the, there was a few of the different holidays, and he chose Christmas to go into. Here is a pumpkin that I cut out, that I thought it would look really cute and go with the book really well. And here is just some black cardstock that I used to make the page out of it. And then at the other side I just put this card so they will hide that division right there. And then here I have another pocket, and I put a little bit of that burlap there. And these are some more of the tarot cards that Dalia gifted me. And so what I did on this one was I just made a little book. So here I am playing with this envelope, and I just altered it. I added some of this cardstock to the flap here, the inside as well. I sewed it in. Then these are the envelopes that have that opening like that. So what I did was I added some cardstock here just to bring it up. And you can see that I did like a little notch there. So you have the main pocket, which is this one. And let me see what I have in there. Oh, I just have a card here where I added some trim on the top. It was a dark and scary night. So that's just a little card that I put in there. And then you have that one pocket. Then you have the second pocket here. And then on that pocket was this right here. So I have a magazine that is retro. It's called Reminisce, not Reminisce, Reminisce. And so it had some Christmas vintage photos in there. So I just cut it out. I backed it up with some coffee dyed paper. And I thought it's perfect because it has Santa Claus and two little kids there. So that goes in there. And then I made a pocket this way. And I created this card as well with Sally. And I used some of the ephemera that I purchased. Had a little window there, so I just stuck her out through there. Just a black card, so I had to put it like that. Here I have a vellum pocket. I added some orange lace to it. And here's another card that I made. In the back I just did like some mixed media. Backed it up with Halloween paper, but the only thing is, you notice I did it upside down. But it's fine, I guess. So I was supposed to do it the other way, but it is what it is. And here you go. I just added some of those stickers that I just received. And then here I just made a little, like a little tag pocket. So with the sides, and just put this tarot card in there. Another one of those nice tarot cards. So I was just trying to find things to make sure the pockets have something in there. And so this is the other side of the pumpkin. over here I created these like flaps out of these big awesome clips that I had in my stash, and I just made like a little flip fabric from the gnome Christmas fabric, and I created a little envelope. I put a little bow on it, and then this was also from some stickers and stuff that I bought from Little Birdie, and this paper is coming from the Dollar Tree because I just bought a little stack of that awesome paper that they sell that has textured, so I was able to get that from that. Just let it hang like that. I think that was so cute and different. Here's some more of that music paper, and then here I stamped Merry Christmas. I added these two little embellishments there, ephemera there. So here I have my little cluster with my flower, one of my flowers that I created that I showed, and this is the black and white one. I thought that went really well there. Super cute. And then here is a vellum flap. I added some trim there. And then over here, it's just another notepad with green lace on the top. And so you have tons of room to journal on. Tons. Like that. And then here, I have some more of the trim, Dollar Tree trim. So here I just had these doors that I had for a while that I, it's like a printable that I have, that I purchased from Etsy, and it's doors because I think doors are so pretty. And so I decided to just incorporate it into the journal. I did add the spider web with the spider just to make it blend in. I added this little black cat with the pumpkin. I added a welcome side on the top. None of that was there, so I just added it just to blend it in and make it more Halloween. And then when you open it, I printed out this in the back as well because it looked like really dark, like a dark house, and it's the stairs. And so I added that, and then I added her in the front, and I added that ghost. So let me just bring it up so you can see because it's a little dark. I just wanted to put something different into it and make it fun. So, and then I backed it up here with some cardstock too. So then you close it. There you go. And here is the little spider that I added, and the web, and the little cat in the side with the pumpkin. And then here I tried something different. So this I've been wanting to do. I did try it before, and I felt it didn't work out for me, so I decided to do it on this journal. So this is just so those page protectors that you use for the kids use for school to protect their pages. So I took one, and I did some art, some of my paints. So I did some orange, purple, brown, Halloween colors. And then what I did was I just cut out some cardstock, black cardstock, and I splattered some paint on it, and I just put them in. And then I just did like a kind of like a shaker, except it's not shaking as much, but you can see the glitter in there. Doesn't really shake because I kind of like got a little ahead of myself, and I kind of sewed everything before I was able to put these in, and then that's what I do. I got ahead of myself, so I think for the next time it'll work out better, but it does look cute. It does look nice because it has like the shimmer, and so it becomes one of the pages. So I am working on these to see how I can make it better. So yeah, this is something that I would probably like to incorporate into my journals, but I do have to work on them a little bit more. So that's that. Then here's another one of those tags. Let's see. With those big awesome clips that I was able to find in Five Below. So this paper here, I actually found it in the Dollar Tree, and it's one of those the packs that you can get. This pack was awesome. It has so many awesome papers inside, and so this paper was a part of it, and I have a lot more. Look how pretty that is. And so I made cute little envelopes there, made one there, I made another one there, and then I just added these from Little Birdie that I have purchased. I have a star and a bell. I thought that's so cute, and I just put it there. And then behind here I have just like some thread, and in between the thread there's a little charm that's a pumpkin. Here I have more of that trim, a sticker of, this is Jack's Enemy, and then I have some more music paper. I have Sally over here that I was able to print her out and put her there. Here I just found a tag, Christmas tag, a silver one. So I just put it there like a tuck spot, and I added a pumpkin, white pumpkin there. Then this is like an industrial tag that I left it just the way it is, and I just added Sally on one side, and I just added this piece of coffee dye paper just so you can journal on, and I just added the Christmas leaves there, whatever they called, I'm not sure. And then here, attached to this part of the tag, I just added these charms, which is one of the Christmas trees that I showed in my little AliExpress haul. And it's just a snowflake and Christmas tree. And then here I have some more cardstock, Christmas cardstock that I just cut out and put it there on the edge. I sewed it. Sally and Jack again, and a sticker. And then here I have, this is a little paper bag here that I just folded. I sewed it in. And so I have the main pocket of the bag here with a tag. I just put a tag in there. And then here I just made another pocket here. And I just added this little tag here with the mustache, Santa Claus mustache. And then here I just added that little card there. And then here I have another envelope that I was playing around with that I altered. And so this one is a Halloween one. The first one was a Christmas one. So this one was a Halloween one. But I did add a little bit of Christmas on this one too. So I added a little cluster that I had to the front pocket. This is just like a tuck spot. And then I added this little tag here with the cat next to the gift. That goes in the first pocket here. And then I have the second. You know what? Let me start from the beginning, from the top. So the main pocket has these. That's another tarot card there. And then this is one of the ones that I created. Little note cards. This is what it looks like in the back. That goes in the main pocket. And then the second pocket has this here that I also, actually these tags are the ones that also Isabel gifted me, and I just added the sticker to the front, which I think went really well. And then I just added this picture here that I found, vintage picture of Christmas morning. Backed it up with some coffee dyed paper. That was from that magazine as well, the vintage one, the retro one that I was talking about. So I added those in that second pocket, and then I have the third pocket that has this one. And then I added some more cardstock there, Halloween cardstock, which I sewed in. Tape. Here's also that white and black washi tape, and then here I did like a tag flip, but what I did was I put these tags together, I glued them together first, then I sewed them, and then I just added my collage and kind of like embellished them a little bit. And so I added some beads here. I made it like rustic, and so I like the way this came out. I have a button here. I have some little gold, what do you call that? Flat backs there. I added some trim there. So let me just bring it up so you guys can see it. And so it's gonna open like this. So I had a lot of fun creating these. I did some sewing. I did some stamping. I thought that was really nice. And then here is another gingerbread. This is the other side of the Santa Claus hat. Here's just a little tuck spot, and I just added this picture of Sally and Jack. That's a little gift there that I printed out. Some printables that I had, I cut them out. Then here is another one of those tags that I made. This one is Halloween, with those big clips that I love. So I just put cardstock, I sewed it in. And I have another one of those little gifts. Another one of those little envelopes. This one is a Halloween cardstock. I added a black bow to it. And this is just part of the cupcake holders. So I just cut it out. I found that in the Dollar Tree, so I took a pack. Cut it out, and I added it to a cluster in the back with some crepe paper and some page paper. I sewed everything in. And then I just glued this on top, and then here I just did a ruffle with some of my painty paper. That was cool. So that goes, where did I have that? Did I have it here? No, I had it here. I like the way that turned out. That's that. Some more of that ledger paper here. I have a card that my friend Karen gifted me. So what I did was, this is the card. So I put it this way. I sewed this part in, but I left this part open so it could have a pocket. So I just put this little tag in there, Christmas tag. I added this to the top. I added the ticket. Before that, I added some of this brown paper. I splattered some paint on that, and I just added those two. And then here's the card. But what I did was the envelope that came with it, I just attached the envelope to it and made a pocket inside. So what did I put in here? Oh, Happy Halloween. This is an acetate little piece here. So I didn't want to mess up the card. I wanted it to keep. So this is beautiful art that she made, and it's Christmas, and so I just splattered some paint on the envelope, sewed the envelope on the card, and then this part here of the card, I just made it into a pocket and just embellished this part here. And then here in the last pocket here, it's the same thing as the front. The front was Halloween. This one is Christmas. So again, I altered the paper clip to add those little charms on there, beads, and it's the same exact thing as the one in the front. So it has coffee dyed pages that I just sewed in. Those pages are awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Really pretty paper. Is also wrapping paper. Yeah. So let me just put this back the way it was. And then this pocket here. And that is it, my friends. And then the back is the same. And this is my Golden Book Halloween journal. I had a lot of fun. I was a little disappointed because I thought that I wasn't going to be able to fix it, but I'm glad that I did. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it wasn't too long. So let me know what you think about the journal. I like to incorporate a lot of rustic stuff into my journals. I'm not so much big on themes, but I mean, never say never, right? But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the flip on this little Golden Book journal. And I hope that you guys will go check out the rest of the ladies. I can't wait to go check out what they created. And Dalia, thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of this collab. This was a lot of fun. I did have some challenges, but you learned from them, and I did learn from them. I was able to fix the book, and next time I know if I do a little golden book that I have to take that part off. You learn and you grow, right? And yeah, guys, so I am so happy that I was a part of this collaboration. Again, I'm going to put all the ladies that are a part of this collaboration in the description box below. Go check them out. This was a lot of fun. And so, yeah. Any comments, put them on the description, put them down below. And thank you so much, Dalia. Love you. Mucho, mucho, mucho. And to everyone watching, thank you so much for joining me. If you stood to see the whole video, I appreciate it so much. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Stay blessed.